It's important, but you're always going to play the best player too. You know, they'll come in different shapes and sizes. You know, Carson Goda was our second tight end all year last year, and he's 6'1" and a quarter. You know, and he just tough and played hard. I mean, would you rather have him be 6'4"? Yeah, but you know, you're always going to play the best players. But it is nice to have size. I think we got more size and length, as you said, than we did.
From the outside, Jordan's really one of the more intriguing players on the roster because of his versatility. What's this fall like now that he's got a spring at the position?
It's been good. He's a very conscientious kid and a really tough kid, and he's a phenomenal human as well. But we're excited about him. We've moved him around everywhere, on the ball, off the ball, in the backfield, in the slot. Like there's a lot of things he can do to help you, and he's looked really good on special teams so far in the first few practices too. So really excited about Jordan.
How do you think Cole elevates the passing game? Cole Rusk?
Yeah, he's obviously a talented pass catcher. He changes direction really well. He's good in and out of breaks. Catches the ball away from his body naturally. And, you know, he adds an element to our offense that'll help us, you know, tremendously in my opinion. So I think he's about as talented as the pass catchers we've had. And, you know, and he's done a good job in that role.
At Murray State, was he like a deep threat, or was he like an intermediate kind of route kind of guy? Like what did he kind of show with the racers?
I mean, he did both. I mean, he caught some deep balls. He tracks the deep ball extremely well, I will say that. And, you know, and he's good on short and intermediate stuff as well. He kind of did it all there, obviously.
Talking about your group being gritty and willing blockers, to have Tanner as maybe the leader, does he kind of epitomize kind of what you're looking at?
Yeah, I would describe Tanner as doesn't feel pain. Like he's about as tough of a kid as I've ever been around, and like Tip was the same way, and some other guy, but like and he's awesome to be around. Like you can coach that kid as hard as you want. He just says yes sir and tries to do everything you ask him to do. He's smart. He's really tough. He's a team guy. You know, he's never going to complain. Never going to tap out. I mean, he's really fun to be around. He's awesome. But yeah, he's a great leader for the room, and those guys all kind of look to him, and he's really excelled in that spot.
Ask me, how does what he does trickle down to maybe your younger guys?
Well, yeah, it's good because a young guy sees how it's done. Like, one thing about Tanner is I have never once had to get on him about finishing a play or playing hard or straining. Not once. I've never had to say that to him. He just does it himself, you know. He's raised the right way, tough as can be, but I think it's really good for our room that they see that. Like, oh, shoot, that's what it takes? Like that, you know, and it's really good that the young guys in the room can see Tanner strain and, you know, go through the whistle every play and just how tough he is and how hard he finishes. And, you know, shoot, it makes my job easy. I don't have to say anything. Just, hey, watch that guy.
Special teams question. Lucas Asada, how's he? I assume pushing David Alano?
He's done a good job so far. He's only missed one kick, so we're excited about Lucas. And, you know, obviously went out to North Carolina to get Osada, but he's been good for us. And it was nice that he started last year too. So, you know, with him and Lars Rao that we got, you know, after the spring, both guys are really good players that started for their places the spot before. They've both been really good.
One of the first names that Brett said at Big Ten Media Days at the podium was Keelan Crumens.
Yeah.
What excites you guys about him?
Versatility, and that he's done it. He's been a starter at, you know, in the SEC and the Big Ten, and he's played really well. And, you know, his distance matches hang time. He can hit it with good location. He can roll right, like there's nothing he can't do, you know, and it makes it easy as a, you know, the guy calling the plays on punt. It makes it easy when you got versatility there. But he's been great for us.
Stoffel looks like a guy that can give you, maybe there's the third guy that can give you something from the tight ends this year. What have you seen from him?
Yeah, Davin's been really good. Davin had a good spring, and, you know, like I said, I don't know if we necessarily know who the depth and pecking order of all our tight ends are yet, but I think Davin's had a really good camp so far. He's really smart. You know, he's good in the run game. He's got good ball skills. He sees things really well. He adapts to different coverages and, you know, option routes, stuff like that. But he's had a really good camp so far. We're excited about him.
Can he play inline or spread out? Both?
Yeah, we move him around everywhere. Yeah, he's been good.
How big of an infusion has that been to your room, having Cole healthy and those two guys coming in?
Oh, it's great. Like, competition always brings out the best in people, you know, and at last year it was, you know, and 11 personnel is basically the Tanner Arkin show, you know, and Tanner's self-motivated. He's always going to push himself like that would, but
he's an Iron Man, right?
Yeah, he's about as tough as can be, and, you know, he's on all the special teams too, but he's, you know, it's good to have as many good players as you can get because the competition's always going to bring out the best in people, and it'll be good. I think Tanner played like 700 plus plays on offense last year, and hopefully that's not the case this year.
Kick returner, I mean, how open of a competition is that? Like, is anybody standing out or anybody
Yeah,
that you feel can be a factor?
We've done a bunch of catches pre-practice, and we did a bunch of stuff in the spring. Our first day of actually working drills and stuff tonight, so I know that's why you guys are here, to see kick return.
See it every time.
Yeah, Khalil has been really good. I really like him back there. Mac Rasetich has been good. Aiden Laffery, Rio's been really good back there. Trimble, there's been a bunch of guys we've rep back there, and I don't know if we know who our guy's going to be yet. And obviously Hank was awesome as the off returner last year. He did a great job of that. There's other guys too, but the kick return deal is a kind of open competition. I don't know if we'll know that one for a couple weeks.
Is it possible that Hank can do both? Like, it might be a dumb question, but like, is Hank in the running for kickoff?
He's getting reps back there. Most of his reps. He was our starting off returner last year, so he had a couple returns on cross kicks and stuff like that. He's just a really tough kid and dependable and gets it started and a good communicator. But yeah, we early in camp we'll roll guys at returner, off returner, so get reps at both.
Anything new on Olano? I mean, we almost take him for granted that he's just going to be the guy. But
yeah, he's still really good. Okay, yeah, no, he's been good. He's been good, and he's worked really hard, and he's really wanting to win that kickoff job, which is kind of a competition right now between those two. But I know that's something that's important to him, and he's looked really good in the summer on that. And then, obviously so far in practice, he's been lights out on field goals. He's really good.
He's competitive about winning that?
He's very competitive. That's part of what makes him good. And he's steady Eddie, he looks the same making a kick or missing a kick. Like, he's never too high, never too low. He's got a good demeanor about it, and he's super talented and works really hard at it.
Yeah, you mentioned
Range
this.
increased this year?
Yeah, he's looked good. I mean, it all jumps off his foot. It's not like he didn't have range last year. It's just we had freaking Megatron cannon leg last year, so it's... But no, I mean, David's always been able to hit those. I mean, he can hit from 60 plus. It's just, last year the other guy had a slightly bigger leg, so we put him in. It wasn't like David couldn't do it, though. But yeah, David's more than capable of making those kicks, and he has in practice. I mean, he's made from well over 50 in games, too, so.
Looks like there's more loft on his kicks consistently
It's
this
funny
year.
to notice that. There is.
Yeah.
He's been good. I wish I could take credit for it. All I say is, hey, do that again. But you're right. He elevates the ball really, really well. It's been noticeable in camp. But no, it's because most kicks that get blocked are going to be somewhere interior on maybe a low kick or something. So it's a nice comfort to have on it. You got a guy that's going to elevate the ball pretty good.
Thank you, Coach.